slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the 5. And for Phoenix, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3. And both teams tonight loaded with young talent. Doris, what's the key to reaching their potential?
I think patience. Every NBA player needs time and repetition to gain the experience necessary to be successful. The only way to do that, tip it up and let them play.
Paul can't get it to go.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Down low. Crowder with a steal. And now the Suns fast break. Booker, good.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
Young against Paul. Pass to Collins. Launches a 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
To the inside. Hey, rejected by Capella. Collins passes to Young. Knocks down the long J.
And Young knows his role. He's out here to shoot it and shoot it often.
You know, Grant, it seems like Collins is one of those guys you can depend on for a 2010 stat line just about every night.
Yeah, he's a double-double machine. He's as consistent as they come offensively, and with his hustle, his rebound numbers are never lagging.
There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Crowder grabs the miss. The Suns have gone 1 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Paul. Ayton inside. Collins there. Ayton finds Paul. Shot clock at 6. Here's Crowder. Hunter covering. 19-footer. Can't get it to drop, so Atlanta will take it the other way. And there's the lob, and Collins with the slam.
Man, you love how Collins has developed his game offensively. More moves inside, more range, and more confidence.
Now here's Ayton. Pass to Paul. Here's Bridges. Back to Paul. Solid as a rock from 20 feet out.
Well, Chris Paul is an elite shooter. The efficiency is there, especially in the catch-and-shoot game.
Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Collins a screen. Young misses. The Suns have gone 2 for 5 to start today's game. And here's Crowder from the arc. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 in this game. Atlanta's gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Paul against Young. Outside Bogdanovich. Just 5 on the clock. Capella, the pass to Bogdanovich. Shoots over Ayton. Here's Capella. Another shot. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Here's Bridges. Can't get the go-ahead bucket.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
And Phoenix shooting just about 29% so far. Not great. Booker for 3. Crowder with it. Picked up by Collins. To the left wing. Ayton inside. Guarded by Capella. And Ayton gets it to go.
Well, that's a determined scorer right there. DeAndre Ayton showing a little toughness on the interior finish.
Bogdanovich against Booker. Here's Young. And Collins with the slam.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Now here's Ayton. Outside Paul. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 5 rebounds in the game.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 9, struggling so far. Young against Paul. Pass to Bridges. Offline with a 3. Oh, deflected. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. The Hawks on.
Ladies and gentlemen, your son, Dancer. Ladies and gentlemen, your son.
Yeah, this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And for the Hawks guys, what jumps out to you statistically?
The aggressiveness on defense has been infectious. Everyone's come to the party. I love it.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
And Atlanta, looking at who they've got. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at the 3.
At the perimeter, Young has such an attacking mentality, always looking for chances to take shots from range.
Paul passes to Aiden. Stolen by Capella. Here's Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Bridges passes to Aiden. On the wing, Crowder from behind the arc. And here's Aiden. Crowder finds Aiden. Tries from 6 feet. Collins with the rebound. Atlanta's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Bogdanovich against Booker. Outside Bogdanovich. Lets the 3 fly. The shot no good. And Phoenix the other way now. For 3, Booker. And no good. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second.
Boy, Devin Booker is just such an explosive force on the offensive end. He can take over a game each and every night he steps between the lines.
Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. Knocked away. Paul with a steal. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Outside Booker. Pass to Aiden. Back to Booker. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Boy, when Booker gets locked indoors, he's as deadly as they come in the NBA.
Well, the list of guys who've gone for a 70-point eruption is still very short. 20 points per game for almost the entirety of his career. This guy scores with ease. I don't care what defender you send at him.
Aiden finds Booker. Clock at 6. Trying to get back on track. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
Well, if Booker is in 3-point territory, the defense has got to be there on the catch. He's got such tremendous accuracy from deep.
Young, the pass to Collins. Bogdanovich on the wing. 20 feet out. And the Hawks tack on 2 more.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
Young against Paul. Aiden in the high post. Left side Paul. Pass to Crowder. The kick out to Paul. Elbow shot on the way. Offensive board.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
That's good from Aiden on the assist from Crowder.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
Outside Young. Pass to Capella. Poke loose. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. And it's a completely new group for the Suns.
Substitution for your son.
For Phoenix, they've gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Payne against Young. Pass to Saric. Left side, Payne. Sharich, the pass to Payne. Inside. Stolen by Capella. And the call will go against JaVale McGee. That's his first foul. And it's a completely new group for the Hawks.
Now into the lineup for the Hawks.
41 seconds left in the first half of this one. Pass to Jang. Back to Wright. Gallinari finds Wright. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. The Suns trailing. It's Shamet on the wing. McGee in the post. Pounded by Wright. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
Well, there's an aggressive mentality in play. Work in close, find a way to score.
Wright, the pass to Gallinari. Back to Wright. There's a screen by Jang. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Hawks in. Allie, as always, thank you.
19.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Boy, you got to like what John Collins has done in this game.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spot. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Great positioning on the putback. Jang's gotten his first basket of the night.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Wright against Paul. Pass to Booker. Back to Paul. 6 on the shot clock. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
Chris Paul.
First free throw is good.
Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there.
Well, you think over the course of Chris Paul's career, he will have had a 10-year stretch where he was the best point guard in the league. But perhaps the value of his leadership qualities will be the thing he's most remembered for. Competitive spirit, pushing his team to the next level. What a career.
Well, Grant, Chris Paul just gets more and more reliable as a shooter, even after all these years in the league.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been smart with his shots, but he has great efficiency for a guard, and he could easily put up bigger scoring numbers, but that's not his focus.
The Suns need to get off a shot. And here's Crowder from the arc. And again, it's the Suns missing. The Hawks leading. Throws it up high. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. And it's Bridges with the jam.
How about Crowder's ability to start their offense with his defense? He's always keeping his hands moving.
Young finds Bogdanovich. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Back to Young. Atlanta again missing. For Phoenix, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. And an intentional foul right there.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. Payne against Young. Pass to Shamet. Over Bogdanovich. Lets it fly. Second chance effort. McGee's shot is off.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
So for the Hawks.
First personal foul. First team foul. Coming onto the floor for the
Atlanta's
Hawks.
got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Wright against Payne. Pass to Reddish. There's the triple. Well, you were Rookie of the Year back in 1995, Grant. For young guys coming into the league, how difficult are expectations right out of the gate?
Well, rookies these days are way younger than when I played. I mean, I was 22 my first year in the league after 4 years in college. So, you know, I think we have to give these young players time to develop and learn how to become great in the NBA.
Payne against Wright. The baseline, Jay misses off the right iron. Atlanta's gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land in the third quarter. Williams from long range. Another three for Atlanta.
You've got to be shot ready, and Lou Williams on the catch and shoot. Yes, sir.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, BA. Well, the players on two-way contracts getting expanded opportunities last season after the league eliminated the 50-game cap and permitted them to take part in the playoffs. The pandemic played a role, but, guys, teams are continuing to find contributors among these scrappy young players.
Well, it's all about opportunity, Allie. Thanks. Gallinari for three. Pass to Jang. There's the drive. Tipped. McGee against Wright. Oh, Gallinari with a steal. And the call will be against Dario Saric. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Atlanta's gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Wright outside. Pass to Gallinari. Now here's Williams. Here's Jang. Wright outside.
After an efficient first half offensively, they've dropped off some. I'm not sure what's exactly changed.
Here's Shamet. Williams defending. Wright against Payne. Pass to McGee. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That was good.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
And here's Wright from the arc. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks closing out this quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Sun Dancer.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your two guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. On the floor for Atlanta. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the center position. Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. Young with a screen on Booker from outside the arc. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bogdanovich.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
Paul against Young. Right side, Paul. Bridges outside. Hey, rejected by Capella. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. Ayton with it. Picked up by Collins. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. The three. Sinks the tray.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
Pass to Booker from the arc. Atlanta with a rebound. Collins has got 4 rebounds in the game.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
To the paint. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Outside Young. Outside Bogdanovich. Hunter on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Capella, screen on Booker. Stolen by Bridges. Here we go. He goes up, and it's Bridges with the jam.
Fearless, confident competitor. Bridges with the delivery.
Atlanta's gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Now Young. Pass to Bogdanovich. Collins with a screen on Booker. To the middle. Stolen by Ayton. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Young against Paul. Here's Bridges. Right side Paul. Outside Booker. The rebound by Bogdanovich. The Hawks leading. Outside Young. Capella, screen on Paul. Young. Capella. The putback is no good. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Crowder against Collins. Booker, pass to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton!
What a savvy pass by Devin Booker, making the smart choice, moving the basketball.
Outside Young. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Shot clock at 6. The Hawks need to get one up here. Here's Collins. And Collins with the slam.
Nice passing instincts from Young. Quickly moving the ball to a guy with a wide open look.
Pass to Bridges. 1:16 left in the fourth quarter. Bogdanovich against Booker. Lays it up and banks it in. Booker's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Part of why Devin Booker has been an all-star, never afraid to mix it up on the interior.
And here's Bogdanovich. Pass to Collins. Inside. Count it!
Big time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together, everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Now Ayton, guarded by Capella, and it's Ayton off the drive. And it's good! And that one brings them within 1.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Pass to Young. Now a timeout called by Atlanta. They lead by 1. 8 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Bridges outside. And so it's Atlanta who scrapes by with a win. And this was an emotional win for them. Two stellar teams on the offensive end, Smitty. What's the key tonight?
I think, B.A., which team can get a string of stops and can go on a run and limit their turnovers. Because, B.A., we both know these teams can pour it in.
All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Now here's Ayton. Paul, the open look. It's good from about 19 feet.
Quick trigger from Chris Paul, putting the shot up before the D can get on him.
Conley passes to Gobert. The kick out to Conley. Picked by Gobert. From deep. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns.
Phoenix ball.
And after 14 years in the NBA, Mike Conley finally an All-Star in 2021, and he richly deserved it. A 3-time Joe Dumars Trophy winner for sportsmanship, like yours truly. I mean, he does it the right way.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Bogdanovich. Here's O'Neal. It's tipped. Second chance shot. Bogdanovich. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
What hustle on the glass. Bogdanovich doesn't give up. Have to appreciate the effort.
To the right side. Paul against Conley. Paul passes to Bridges. Clock at 6. Here's Booker. The rebound by the Jazz. And I think when you say Mike Conley All-Star, now it's official.
Yeah, you're right, B.A. I mean, because you talk about the respect he has around this league. He's always been viewed in that light. A key part to that grit and grind era there in Memphis. And now he's writing a superb second act.
Here's Paul following the bucket by the Jazz. Bridges outside. Pass to Ayton. Here's a 3 from Paul. And he can't get that one. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Mitchell with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. Jacks up a 3. That shot off the mark. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside to the inside. Crowder, the pass to Ayton. Outside Booker. Back to Ayton. Shoots from 14. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Outside Conley. From deep three-point range. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Outside Paul. Crowder outside. Booker against Bogdanovich. Paul drives in. And Gobert with a block.
What a block by Gobert. You expect that from a player who has led the league in blocks.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Now here's Paul. On the take. And Gobert with a block.
In a funk this quarter, he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Here's Mitchell. Utah, the rebound. Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell. Fires the 3. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And it's Paul off the drive. Crowder, the pass to Ayton. Back to Crowder. They need this. O'Neal pulls it in. Utah has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Paul finds Ayton. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's something you hate. You're trying to come in with an aggressive mindset, and that early foul could take you right out of it.
Paul passes to Ayton. Banked it in off the glass.
And this is CP3's game. He's all about trying to get his teammates involved.
From deep, Conley. The three from Mitchell. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Utah Jazz.
Fans, your Jazz dancers. Fans, your Jazz dancers.
If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And take a look at the Jazz performance here, guys. What do you think?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
And so, in the game for Phoenix, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep. You know, Rudy Gobert, the three-time Defensive Player of the Year, is not satisfied. I think the 7-footer has one more that he might add before his career is done.
First team foul.
Picked by Gobert. Down low. And Gobert with the stuff.
In pick-and-roll situations, Donovan Mitchell has done an outstanding job of being unselfish and making the right play.
Now here's Paul. Outside Booker. Pass to Bridges. 5 on the clock. Fires the three. Utah with the rebound. Bogdanovich has got 4 rebounds now. And the list of big men with multiple awards for Defensive Player of the Year. Hakeem, Mutombo, Ben Wallace, Dwight Howard, don't forget about Rodman, and Rudy Gobert.
That's historic company, B.A. I think Gobert is, honestly, underappreciated. One of the all-time greats when it comes to locking up.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Outside Paul. Bridges outside. Back to Paul. The shot. Oh, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Paul against Conley. Now Mitchell. He's got 10. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's foul number 2 for him.
All this means is he has to be careful. Don't want to pick up a cheapie and get sent to the bench with 3 fouls.
Suns on D. In the second quarter, held scoreless. The 3 from Mitchell. And Grant, you were named co-rookie of the year alongside Jason Kidd back in '95. Something that's only happened 3 times in NBA history.
Yeah, I'm still bitter about that. I was robbed. Jason knows that. Everyone knows that. Nah, Jason and I, we are good friends. We joke about this all the time, but it was really an honor to share this award with someone of his caliber. Really one of the true greats to ever play in the NBA. But I was still robbed.
Conley goes in. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stat for Utah.
They're doing a great job defensively down low. They've already racked up a lot of blocks. They've established an intimidation factor early in this one.
It doesn't look like they'll be giving up on any plays tonight either. Their offensive rebounding's been impressive so far.
And the Suns miss again. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. O'Neal on the wing. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Pass to Gobert. Shot clock at 5.
In the first round.
Conley against Paul. Stolen by Ayton. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. The Suns have gone 0 for 4 in the second quarter. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Paul passes to Booker, and that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Pass to Bridges. Clock at 4. The Suns need to get off a shot. Here's a 3 from Paul. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Mitchell drives in. And Mitchell with the slam.
I like that Donovan Mitchell's not afraid to attack the rim. He finished strong.
Paul passes to Aiden. Outside Booker. Back to Aiden. It's tipped and stolen by Gobert. Mitchell with the ball. He's got 12. Driving inside. Pass to Gobert. And Aiden pulls it down.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Booker against Bogdanovich. Here's Aiden. Bridges outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, that one's off. Still out of sync. Here's O'Neal. And the shot no good. A bit short. Booker goes in. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Booker's got his first 2 points of the night.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
And so it's the Utah Jazz in a good situation. Up. Thanks, Allie. After the...
Suns, 8.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Rudy Gay out there with Hassan Whiteside. Then it's Joe Ingles. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni in at the point guard position. That's the group for Utah right now. And Phoenix has possession. After the basket by Utah. Whiteside against Aiden. Bridges outside. This one for 3. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Now here's Clarkson. To the paint. Here's Gay. And he can't bank that one in. And Mikal Bridges, man, has he grown in this league, growing more and more deadly with that shot.
Yeah, I mean, he's increased the amount of threes he takes. He's gone from average shooter to a great one. A fantastic option to have out there on the wing.
Now here's Clarkson. Pass to Gay. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Jazz lead by 15.
Exactly the result you want from that trip up the court. Rudy Gay with a look from point-blank range.
Aiden passes to Paul. It's Booker on the wing. Rebounded by Gay. The Jazz have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Honey. He's guarded by Paul. On the wing, Clarkson. Pass to Ingles. Back to Clarkson. Shoots over Booker. That one a little long. The Suns have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. And the Suns miss again.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they dug this hole.
And that's an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. Here's Honey, defended by Payne. Here's Whiteside, and the layup falls.
Maintaining focus through contact. When Whiteside does that, he's unstoppable.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Now here's Payne. The three is up. The rebound by Whiteside.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Pass to Honey.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
The kick out to Ingles.
2 minutes.
A minute 53 left in the third. He can't hit that time.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Charge against Clarkson. It's Nader on the wing. Now McGee. And here's Sharich. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. The shot by Payne, no good. The Jazz have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to Oni. And we've got 1:18 left in the third. Clarkson for 3. The shot comes out, and Phoenix the other way now. Tipped, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ingles.
They're fortunate the defender couldn't control it. Almost lost that possession.
A minute 6 left in the third quarter. Pass to Nader. Stolen by Whiteside. Clarkson for 3. Hauled in by McGee. And the Suns shooting a tough 22% from the field so far. Doubled by Ingles. Stolen by Whiteside. There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter here. Drives to the hoop. Howard down as the whistle blows. 3-point play opportunity.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Now here's Paul. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Paul's got his second basket of the night.
It's not enough to be in attack mode. You have to know how to attack. Chris Paul finding the soft spot in that defense.
And it's Mitchell, the miss.
If you can, use up the clock en route to the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
The 3 from Mitchell. That one doesn't drop. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome.
All right, Booker's coming onto the court.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter. Stranger things have happened. And so, in the game for Phoenix, Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Paul, after the basket by Utah. Out to the wing. Ayton passes to Bridges. Back to Ayton. And stolen by Gobert. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Conley. Outside Mitchell. The 3 ball. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Just not feeling it from beyond the arc. Sometimes that happens. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Booker finds Paul. It's Bridges on the wing. 6 to shoot. Conley against Paul. The rebound by Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got his 5th rebound in this one.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Back to Conley. Now Gobert. No good on the 3. Ayton inside. Checked by Mitchell. Booker, the pass to Ayton. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker.
Trying to attack the heart of that defense with great teamwork.
Mitchell with the ball. Outside Bogdanovich. Driving in, and then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Good drive by Bojan Bogdanovich. Developed this nice move that he can attack the closeout.
Up top, Ayton. Paul against Conley. Paul passes to Crowder. And stolen by Gobert. The 3 from Mitchell. Knocks down the triple. And the Jazz lead by 20. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Utah.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Something else they've excelled at is their interior D. Their rim protection has been outstanding.
Ayton finds Booker. Back to Ayton. It's blocked by Gobert. And he gets it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And how about the mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sends shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Now here's Conley. He takes it in. Outside Mitchell. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's a 3 from Paul. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
First team foul.
An experienced veteran in this league, Chris Paul offers valuable insight both on and off the floor.
And he makes all 3. 1:33 left to play in the 4th quarter. Outside Conley. Pass to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Jazz.
And, of course, they really dominated in the paint tonight.
They obviously came in looking to impose their will, attack the heart and soul of that defense, and it led to a lot of good looks.
And what a huge performance it was for Donovan Mitchell.
Hard not to be impressed by what he did tonight. He was aggressive, he was efficient, and the defense had no answer.
The 3 from Mitchell. That one no good. The Suns go the other way with it. Crowder outside. Pass to Booker. There's 42 seconds left in the 4th quarter here. Gobert against Crowder. And misses it off the right side of the rim. They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
Conley passes to Gobert. Back to Conley. Pass to Gobert. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. The 3 from Mitchell. And Booker pulls it down. Crowder, the pass to Paul, to the middle. And stolen by Gobert. And so it's Utah easily grabbing this one. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Steve Smith, this is Brian Anderson with our 2K
Greg, I think it's going to be a battle of the boards, a battle of rebound. And you know what that's like. You played alongside some great rebounders.
Well, Patrick Ewing, Charles Oakley. I mean, those guys got after it as well as anybody who's ever played.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the small forward. Now, here is O'Neal. Just 5 to shoot. Bogdanovich goes in, and Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor, has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. There's the dish to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Collins setting the pick for Young. That fall. Nice speed that time from Bogdanovich.
And that's just something that Young excels at. Boy, a joy to watch this guy shoot the ball.
Mitchell finds Bogdanovich. The drive by Mitchell. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
Now, here's Collins. A shake. And the layup is good.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities. And one of the bigger names in free agency, John Collins, ends up re-signing with Atlanta. Didn't see too much of a bigger market for him during the process. And he fits in so well with the future of this team.
Basket good.
Well, that's a beautiful pass by Donovan Mitchell to a ready shooter, and his focus as a distributor has really improved.
Young against Conley. Young outside. Offline with his 3. Jazz have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Conley feeling it out. Pass to Gobert. Jazz passing it around. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. The drive by Mitchell. And Capella sends it back. And so the ball is out of bounds. Bogdanovich touched it last.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
So it's Utah now. Mitchell outside. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Team second.
Mitchell outside. Takes a 3. Nailed from three-point land. Mitchell's got 5 now.
Now, this is what we've come to expect from Donovan Mitchell, a high percentage three-point scorer who doesn't miss opportunities like this.
Young with no one around. The Hawks again can't hit. Jazz leading by 3. On the wing, Mitchell. Back to Conley. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Mitchell's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
You've got to be shot ready on the catch. No hesitation from Donovan Mitchell. Makes the defense pay.
Bogdanovich passes to Young. Collins setting the pick for Young. Finding the lane.
And when talking about the pressure Young puts on the defense, I'm not sure the word relentless is strong enough.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And last year, excellent at the free throw line, just a shade under 90%.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Mitchell against Bogdanovich. The drive by Mitchell. Back to Conley. Puts up a three. They get it back. So it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Hawks. 4-point game. Young outside. Capella, the pass to Bogdanovich. From deep three-point range. That one doesn't drop.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Conley with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Conley into the lane. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Well, Mike Conley, slight of frame, but the intention is there and finishes with contact.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Conley against Young. Kicks it out to Collins. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Collins has got 5.
An improving three-point shooter. Collins understands the role of today's big man.
Pass to Mitchell for 3. Trains it from beyond the arc.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for Utah. We witnessed him delivering a series of three-pointers as he knocked.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, open the door. Come on, get loud for your ETN Hawks dancers.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Jazz.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So on the floor for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. Utah leading by 6. And here is Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Beyond the arc. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. So it's Atlanta now. Tries to keep it alive. And it's out of bounds for the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession. One thing that stands out about Royce O'Neal, Doris, his versatility as a switchable defender.
No, this guy is elite on the defensive end. 6'4", 225 with a 6'10" wingspan. And the thing you love is he can affect shots even when he's guarding guys that have more size than him. This guy is tremendous defensively.
It wasn't too long ago, Doris, that people referred to the NBA as a point guard league. Think that's still the case?
I don't, Kevin. When you look across the league right now, the best players come from across positions. You've got Giannis Antetokounmpo, not a point guard. You might describe him as a point forward, but you could describe him in many ways. Nikola Jokic, the reigning MVP, is a center, but really he's a point center. LeBron James remains one of the most dangerous guys in the league. Kevin Durant will go down as one of the great scorers in history and really a much better defender than given credit for. So no, I'd say the golden age of point guards is over.
Young pass to Bogdanovich. Driving inside. Doubled by Conley. Young from outside puts one up from 19. Here's Capella. In the corner, it's Hunter. Clock is at 3. Pulls it up. Watch for the new shot clock. Capella kicks to Hunter. Hits the three-point bomb. Hunter's got 6 here in this quarter.
And the defense has to recognize this. Hunter is a legit threat to shoot off the catch.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. And there's the drive. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Young dishes to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Conley against Young. Kicks it out to Mitchell. the pass to Gobert. 13 feet away. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Bogdanovich passes to Young. Tries the spin move. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Tight little up fake there. Young using it to create contact, and we know he's a terrific free throw shooter.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. That one drops. He ties it up. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Utah Jazz last season was elite at both ends of the floor. Sixth Man of the Year winner Jordan Clarkson says, 3 things we've been doing well are playing fast, sharing the basketball, and defense. We're playing a fun style of basketball and just keep racking up the wins. Guys?
They are fun to watch and a handful. DA, thanks.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the first half. To the inside, Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
And Capella has run pick and roll so many times, adept at knowing where to cut after the screen.
Oni passes to Gay. Right side, Bogdanovich. Off target with his 3. Utah trailing here. Clarkson looking for an opening. Right side, a screen on Young. And he slams it one-handed.
Well, you can give them a steady diet of pick and roll because if Jordan Clarkson gets downhill, it's trouble.
Young outside. He kicks to Collins. 3-pointer. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound. And Whiteside's got the ball here for Utah. And they pick up 2. And the Jazz lead by 2.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Back to Young for the 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. Now Whiteside. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Clarkson against Capella. Knocks it loose. And so the ball is out of bounds. Bogdanovich touched it last. And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Clock at 4. The 11-footer. The shot by Oni, no good.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
Stolen by Clarkson. He gets it up. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And the teams are going to have to wait before heading.
The previous play is under.
Bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
Yeah, that's a tough call there with the naked eye. Fortunately, the league's replay center able to slow it down, zoom in, and check all the angles.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they're keeping the call as is. It was close, but he had not released it before the clock had expired.
Yeah, still better safe than sorry. I think they did the right thing to take another look at it.
24.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, and after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
They've got Gallinari. DeJuan Wright is out there with Lou Williams. Then it's Gorgie Dan. And it's Reddish in at the 3. So that's the Hawks 5.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile one block.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
And it's Wright missing. Utah leading. Now, here's Clarkson. On the wing, Ingles. Here's Oni. That one's not going to go. Oh, the lob to Gallinari. Passes it to Jang. Outside Williams. Jang with a screen on Clarkson. Williams finds Jang. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. And it's all knotted up.
Well, off the pick and pop and pick and roll, Zhang's improvement has been dramatic.
Pass to Gay. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. And the foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. 14 foul.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Pass to Williams. For the lead.
Clarkson using his combination of size and speed to affect the shot. That's really good defense.
Tries again. Whiteside. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Boy, his hard work on the offensive glass, earning an additional opportunity.
Gallinari kicks to Wright. Over in the corner, Williams. He lobs up the alley-oop pass and finished off by Jang.
That's a terrific catch by Zhang and knew exactly what to do with it.
Williams against Clarkson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Utah shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
And as a team, excellent a season ago. About 80% when they got to the line.
The one thing with Clarkson, sometimes he can get a little out of control. And he does a tremendous job creating offense and putting himself in a position to attack.
From deep, Williams. Stolen by Clarkson. And now Utah, fast break. Clarkson's running. There's the drive. Here's Whiteside. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Whiteside's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And the presence of Whiteside in the paint, really unreal. He is a dominant figure down low. Great work to grab that second chance opportunity.
Reddish with the ball. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And there's the foul. It'll go on Joe Ingles. That is his first foul of the game.
2 seconds.
And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Capella sends a screen for Young. Lets it go from deep. And the 3-ball is good. Young's got 12 points in the game.
Smart at using the screen there to just create space. Young, very reliable in that pick and roll.
Conley against Young. Conley getting it done. What a move that time. And the Jazz lead by 3. Bogdanovich finds Capella. Young outside. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 3 assists tonight. Conley against Young. Mitchell is doubled. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Young taking his time here. Hunter with it. Now defended by Gobert. Young dishes to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And how about his athleticism for a big man? Capella is able to make plays above the rim.
Conley kicks to Mitchell. Bogdanovich with a screen on Bogdanovich. Mitchell wide open. No good on the three. That's the end of the third, and it's all tied up. We'll be back shortly live from State Farm Arena. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And with 3/4. Oh!
My goodness. The dynamic Donovan Mitchell off the dribble drive. Impossible to keep in front of you.
Young pass to Bogdanovich to take the lead. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
And so it's Utah here with the ball. The lead is 2. And it's Conley penetrating. Mitchell looking it over. Down low. Here's Bogdanovich. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. And now a 4-point Jazz lead. Young outside. Releases. Misses the jumper.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
The drive by Mitchell. And there's the call on John Collins. That's his first foul. Bogdanovich against Mitchell. Outside Conley. And he drives in. Shot clock at 5. And O'Neal gets it to go.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
And here's Young. Dishes it to Hunter. Back to Young. Lob pass to Capella. Stolen by O'Neal. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. And here's Mitchell from the arc. The putback. It's good on the putback. Gobert's got the lead up to 9 now for Utah. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Utah.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been an attack mode on the defensive end.
Yeah, and something else that served them well are all the turnovers they've caused and the points that have come along with those.
Shot clock at 6. Young for 3. Atlanta again missing. The Jazz on offense. Right now they're a 9-0 run. For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Outside Bogdanovich. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. Bogdanovich has got himself on the board with 3 there. Conley against Young. Conley kicks to Mitchell. He dishes it to O'Neal. Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Mitchell's got the lead back up to 9 now for the Jazz. Young finds Bogdanovich. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. Another miss by Young.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Conley gets the bucket.
This guy has got such a smooth handle that the pull-up game is always in play.
Young outside. Capella sets a screen for Young. From outside the arc, sinks the three-pointer. Young's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
From the corner, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses, understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Young against Conley. The pass to Mitchell. The three. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Bogdanovich passes to Young. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
Making a huge difference from deep tonight. That was a big-time shot.
That's where the bulk of his offense has come from, and they're going to need a few more of them before this one's over.
For three.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks, trailing by 10. A three ball. Another three for Atlanta.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
So we see the Jazz get the win here. They seem to relish their role as all right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
they're poised to compete in the East for a long time, Allie. Good reporting there.
Here we go.
So Phoenix will get the first possession. All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the center position, locking down the middle. Out to Bridges, puts up a three. No luck on that one, so Atlanta will take it the other way.
And Capella's journey to the NBA. Born in Switzerland, school in France, a project in 2014, and 90 minutes in just his first season, BA.
Now here's Young. And off there, he misses his first shot of the night.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Back to Paul from deep. Rebounded by the Hawks. Lots of credit has to go to the Houston Rockets. Brent, they stayed patient developing Capella, and he's turned into a great center.
Yeah, part of that development was being in the G League for a number of games for him to get his conditioning and his feet wet. And then he was amazing during that 2014-15 season. Huge strides in playing alongside James Harden. Capella took a big confidence jump as well.
Now here's Paul. On the wing, Crowder. Back to Paul. Ayton finds Paul. Now Ayton, 4 on the clock. The kick out to Paul. Let's go with a three. Capella with a rebound. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Steps back. Bogdanovich with it. And Ayton pulls it down.
I don't know what happened there. That was an easy 2 points that he just threw away.
Inside. And he jams it home with authority.
Well, Bogdanovich would prefer to shoot it, but teammates so wide open, had to give it up.
Paul against Young. Outside Booker. Back to Paul. And he drives in.
That's his first personal foul. 2 seconds.
Ayton passes to Crowder. Here's Paul. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Ayton. Out to Bridges. Fires for 3. Bridges misses.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Up top, Young. He's guarded by Paul. Young against Paul. A nice shot by Young.
Well, you got to take some chances, and Young will do that, challenging the defense that time.
Paul passes to Ayton. Young against Paul. On the wing, Crowder.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Now Booker. Ayton. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Well, that's a healthy make there after missing their first 4 shots. 1 of 5, not what they wanted, but they're on the board.
Back to Young. Kicks it out to Collins. Pass to Bogdanovich. Lets it go. Can't hit it. He's 0 for 2 now. The Suns trailing. Crowder, pass to Bridges. And down it goes. 2 points.
And Jay Crowder moving it to the open man.
Young against Paul. Now Capella. Capella, screen on Booker. And he's going for the lob. And it's Capella with the jam.
And what timing. Capella getting up there, capping that one off.
Paul passes to Ayton. The kick out to Paul. Crowder outside. Pass to Booker. Beyond the arc. Drops in the 3.
Great shooting from Booker. He keeps getting better. That time from way outside.
Young finds Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Takes the 3. That shot missing. Nice D from Paul. Down low. Stolen by Young. Bogdanovich passes to Young. Now Capella. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Young. Oh, got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds to the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Driving to the basket. Up in time. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And a closely contested Gritton. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
The defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Capella, the pass to Young. Young missing again. The Suns leading. Hayden with a screen. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Hunter with the ball. And Bridges picks him up defensively. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Now here's Young. Clock at 6. Collins passes to Bogdanovich. Collins with a screen on Booker. Bogdanovich from long range. And in the league today, we've got some all-time greats playing out on the wing. But who do you think the best wing in the NBA is right now, Grant?
Oh, boy, you're trying to get me in trouble. That's a tough one. I mean, you have LeBron, you have Giannis, you have Kawhi, KD. All of them are elite. All of them are champions. So if I had to choose, I guess I'll go with, I don't know. They're just all great.
Young knows his range to answer his opponent.
Paul passes to Aiden. Back to Paul. Soft touch off the glass. And the Suns lead by 3.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Now here's Hunter. Capella inside. He's against Bridges. And Capella gets it to go.
Almost all of Capella's shots are going to come from that kind of range. He's a big that's not trying to play out on the perimeter.
Hayden against Capella. Back to Paul. To the inside. Hey, rejected by Capella.
Well, Capella's reach is so intimidating for anybody on the inside. That's why you can anchor your defense with him. We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Pass to Crowder. Back to Aiden. The shot misses, and it'll be the Hawks taking it the other way.
What an incredible leader Chris Paul is. So much talked about leading up to last year in their appearance in the finals. There's a reason why he's one of the greatest point guards of all time.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul. Young against Paul. Crowder outside. Shoots from 12. That's good from Paul. On the assist from Crowder. Paul's got his second bucket on the night. And Paul, as you mentioned, the quintessential leader in the NBA.
Well, you think about selflessness at the point guard position, and Chris Paul has been about that his entire career. And he knows the game inside and out. He's remarkable.
Oh, Paul with the block.
Always in position to make a play at either end. Chris Paul teed that one up nicely.
Good on the bucket. And now a 5-point Suns lead.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Young, the pass to Capella. Now here's Bogdanovich. Ayton with the defensive effort.
I've not seen him shoot this poorly, guys, in a game this season.
And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for Phoenix.
Their frenetic defense has been impressive, putting ball handlers on the defensive and turning them over as well.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Young against Paul. Young inside, shoots over Paul.
Maybe a time to rest him right now, just give him a bit of a breather, try to help him get back on track.
That's good from Ayton.
2018, the first name called in the draft was one DeAndre Ayton out of Arizona. This guy is going to be around for a long time.
And the Suns making a change here. Šarić checks in for Crowder. Nader comes in for Bridges. Shamet, he's checked in for Devin Booker. And Payne is subbed in for Paul.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Here's Payne. And the shot falls short that time. The Hawks trailing. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Young, and he banks in the layup. Young's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Trae Young has such good handle and creates so much space for himself, and he can get to the rim.
Here's Shamet, defended by Bogdanovich. Pass to Nader. Shamet into the lane. Capella with a block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Capella. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. And so it's the Phoenix Suns with a 6-point lead at the close. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. And for the Hawks, they're shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. And so in the game for the Suns, we've got JaVale McGee. Dario Šarić is out there with Abdel Nader. And then it's Landry Shamet, and it's Payne in at the point. Here's Reddish. 5 to shoot. The kick out to Williams. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
So when you're given the ball as much as Lou Williams has gotten it through the years, he's experienced enough to make those kind of plays.
Payne finds McGee. Here's Nader. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
First team foul.
Payne with it. Now Wright defending. Pass to Nader. Shot clock at 6. The Suns need to get off a shot. McGee with it. 13 feet out. It's hauled in by Reddish. Here's Jang. And he commits the intentional foul.
And that's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Wright. To the wing, right side. Pass to Jang. 5 on the clock. Fires from the wing. And that one's long. The Suns leading. And it's Nader off the drive. It's Shamet on the wing. And it's off from 3-point range. So it's Atlanta now. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. It's stolen by Šarić. All sorts of time. Count it. Good. Nader's got his first points of the night.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
Pass to Reddish. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Outside, Williams. Here he goes. Inside. Here's Jang. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Jang's gotten 4 this quarter.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Payne finds McGee. It's Shamet on the wing. Here's Nader. Williams defending. Outside Payne. Over right. The shot by Payne, no good.
The third quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4.
Nice move. Oh, McGee with the block. And he's able to get it back. Here's Jang. No good there. And Phoenix the other way now.
That's his first personal foul. Team second.
The Suns have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Payne against Wright.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
It's Nader on the wing.
The instincts on defense on full display there. It was a gamble for sure, but it paid off big time in the form of a steal.
And you can tell they're in sync right now, expertly turning the steal into fast break points.
Here's Payne. After the Hawks picking up a basket just moments ago. Pass to Nader. And here's Saric. Outside Payne. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Saric. Got a piece of it. And they get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. Outside Bogdanovich. There's Young with the 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Crowder. And Crowder with the jam.
And anytime Crowder gets to the rim, he likes to send a message.
Ball against Young. 52 seconds left in the third quarter. The Suns have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Pass to Bridges. Back to Paul. Out to Bridges. On the wing, Crowder. 3-pointer off the mark. Stolen by Ayton. Bridges passes to Booker. It's stolen by Bogdanovich.
The smart play. Wait and take the final shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And that's just too easy. Bridges in there slamming it down.
Outside Young. 1 second left. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
Makes his selection.
The third quarter comes to a close. The Suns on top. They're up by 4. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Young lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Crowder with it. Picked up by Collins. Down low. The kick out to Paul. It's Booker on the wing. Just 4 to shoot. Bridges passes to Ayton. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Young Young inside. He's guarded by Paul. Young against Paul. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Young against Paul. There's the drive. Hey, rejected by Capella. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. Unable to get the ball in bounds. And they got called for a 5-second violation.
Now, he's done a good job of keeping control of the ball. Even with that turnover, you can tell his teammates trust him to hang on to the pill.
Young inside. He's guarded by Paul. Bogdanovich on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Booker. Bogdanovich, no good. The Suns have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Back to Crowder. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Booker's got his 4th assist in this one.
Booker more and more becoming a double threat, not just to score the ball, but starting to realize he can set up his teammates.
Here's Young. Plenty of space. Plenty of room to knock down that one. Young's got 4 points this quarter.
Embracing the big moment is Trae Young.
Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Ayton passes to Paul. Pass to Bridges. It's stolen by Hunter. Here's Bogdanovich. Cranes the jumper to finish off the break. Bogdanovich has gotten his first bucket of the night.
Good instincts there from Hunter to get the steal.
Bridges outside. Now Ayton. Right side Booker. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Crowder. Rebounded by the Hawks.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
And Devin Booker at 6'5", cleared for takeoff.
The Hawks have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Now here's Young. The 3. He buries it from 3. Young's got 9 points now in the second half.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but gets close. He's getting the ball.
.14 left in the fourth quarter. To the middle. Stolen by Ayton. Here's Crowder. And Crowder with the jam.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
Here's Young. He connects. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within 1.
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Booker finds Paul. Clock at 6. To the paint. Stolen by Capella. Young against Crowder. Pass to Collins. And so they foul intentionally. Outside Young. Just 5 to shoot. Driving inside to take the lead. Missed it. Capella. The kick out to Young. Count it!
And so far, Young is making the defense look old. He is on fire to start this one.
Pass to Bridges. Phoenix calls timeout. They're behind by 1. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. All right, guys, what do you think?
Down 1 with just enough time for a couple passes and a shot. We'll see what they can do.
Paul into the lane. and they'll get another chance. So it's a narrow victory for the Hawks, pulling it out. Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our...
great coaching can make the difference, putting players in position to come out on top.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5 down low. And for the Suns, Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. 5 to shoot. Conley's shot is off. Paul outside. Inside. It's tipped. Wants to get it to Booker and does. Bridges inside. Guarded by O'Neal. Paul's shot is off. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Jazz. Mitchell wide open. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
When you look at Mike Conley's game, just a steady floor general and deadly accurate as a shooter.
And Greg, I'm not sure he gets enough credit for how he competes on the defensive side. At 6'1", he's given up size on a nightly basis, but he won't let you pick on him. He gets after you.
Now, here's Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Ayton against Bogdanovich. A drive by Booker. Bridges left side. Off target from three-point range.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Conley with a wide open look. Cans it from downtown.
Three-point field goal.
Mike Conley can do this now. He can play off the ball and punish the defense for giving him space.
Phoenix foul. Chris Paul. That's his first personal foul.
Utah has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Mitchell outside. And Utah another 3.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And it's Paul penetrating. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
With the ball on the string and that short area burst, Chris Paul can get anywhere he wants to go.
And Gobert kicks to Mitchell. Rejected by Crowder. Conley against Ayton. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Paul. Outside Crowder over Bogdanovich. Paul passes to Crowder. Just 5 to shoot.
2 minutes.
Phoenix needs to get off his shot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Jazz ball.
Utah leading by 6. Conley kicks to O'Neal. Paul with the steal. Booker looking around. Pass to Crowder. Back to Booker. To the paint. Ayton finds Booker. 5 on the clock. Outside Crowder. Over Bogdanovich. Shot by Crowder, no good. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Jazz, and he commits the intentional foul.
That's his first
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
O'Neal is screen on Paul. Mitchell dishes to Conley. Back to Mitchell. Going inside. Doesn't go for him.
Night in and night out, Jay Crowder will compete. Terrific effort at the defensive end.
Ayton throws it down.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Conley against Paul. Conley kicks to Mitchell. Driving in. And slam dunk by Gobert.
That's a signature move by Gobert. The length allows him to do what others can't.
Paul outside. Now Ayton. Paul passes to Ayton. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That'll be his second foul of the game.
The question is, do you leave him in? Obviously, you don't want him to pick up a third foul this early.
To the middle. It's stolen by Gobert.
That's 4 turnovers out of them already. Sloppy play in the early going.
Bridges with the steal. Paul kicks to Bridges. And it's Paul penetrating from the arc. A three-pointer is right on target.
Wonderful find by Paul. This offense relies on him to make those kind of plays.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Jazz lead.
Ladies and gentlemen, your son's dancer. All right, we'll be coming up.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen from the Jazz so far, what's your take?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And so in the game for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. It's his first trip to the line.
77% shooter at the line a season ago. Those are better than the average number.
Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a 3, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
Now Booker following the 3-point attempt by Donovan Mitchell. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Now here's Paul. The pass to Bridges. 6 to shoot. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Mitchell with it. Now guarded by Booker. The drive by Mitchell. Rejected by Booker. They get it back. It's good. Gobert's got his second bucket tonight. Suns trail by 3. Bridges outside. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Paul with the bucket.
Cold-blooded. That's just part of Paul's makeup. He pulls no punches.
Paul against Conley to the left wing. O'Neal dishes to Gobert. Conley against Paul. Back to Gobert. Pass to Mitchell. Takes it inside. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
I got a feeling Donovan Mitchell will be watching this highlight over and over and over.
And here is Paul. He has 5. Crowder feeling it out a bit. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Mitchell. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. O'Neal with it. Bridges covering. Mitchell outside. From deep. No good that time. And Phoenix will come the other way.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
Booker the pass to Crowder. To the left side wing. Ayton finds Booker. Pass to Crowder. Over O'Neal. Shot by Crowder, no good.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Conley the pass to Bogdanovich. Mitchell left side.
Remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And Steve, the differences between the regular season and playoff basketball. Break them down for us.
You know, Kevin, it's a higher level of intensity, and execution is a must. It's also hard to prepare for the playoffs until you've experienced it.
Phoenix with the ball, following the bucket by the Jazz. Booker outside. Phoenix no good that time either.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
The drive by Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
If you're the defense, not much you can do. Donovan Mitchell had his mind made up. Bad intentions.
Paul kicks to Crowder. Paul with the ball. Now defended by Mitchell. Crowder, the pass to Booker. To stop the crouch. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
This is why shooters always have an eye out for Rudy. And if you don't, this could be the result. High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor.
Jazz substitution.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's guarded closely. Basket counts.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Passes it to Nader. Over Ingles. Payne kicks to Saric. Gay with the block.
A pretty good defender. Gay using that 7'3" wingspan well. Get that shot out of here.
And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
What they have done is ran their plays all the way through until they get something they like.
And so it's Utah ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Thanks so much, David, and we'll...
The Jazz, 23.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
The burst he's had when going at the rim has been fantastic. A lot of strong finishes through 2 quarters.
His activity level has made an impact, and he is fearless.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. They've got Landry Shamet. JaVale McGee is out there with Dario Saric. Then it's Payne, and it's Nader in its small forward. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul.
That's his first foul. First team foul.
Utah leading by 9. Here's Honey. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Whiteside sets the pick for Clarkson. Into the lane, and he dunks it down.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Now, here's Shamet. The pass to McGee. And the slam dunk by McGee.
You need guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shamet doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but he's unselfish.
Clarkson finds Whiteside. Pass to Oni. Back to Whiteside. McGee with the block. Driving to the basket.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Here's Honey, defended by Crowder. Nice ball movement by Utah. Ingles dishes to Gay. Rebound by the Suns. On the wing, Booker. He's covered by Clarkson. Kicks it out to Paul. Bridges outside. 6 on the shot clock. Paul goes in. He can't get it to go. The Jazz go the other way with it. They've led by as many as 11 points.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work. Gets the most out of his teammates and has done that wherever he's played.
Here's Bridges. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Booker against Clarkson. And the layup is good. Clarkson's got 9. As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and proves his guys as well as anyone. And he's the engine to this whole operation.
Suns trail by 9. Dane looking around. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
With that long wingspan, Hassan Whiteside saying, no, not in my house.
Pass to Gay. .152 left here in the third quarter. Clarkson outside. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Shoots over Payne. And misses it off the right side of the rim. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements here. Passes to Nader. There's the double team from Whiteside. Charge has the open look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Utah leading by 9. Here's Honey. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Gay finds Clarkson. Back to Gay. Clarkson on the wing. Shoots over Shamet. The shot by Clarkson, no good. The Suns shooting terribly up to this point, just 30%. Some ramshackle offense play there. Charge inside. He's against Gay. Gay with the block. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Ayton. To the paint. Paul right side. Just 2 to shoot. It's stolen by Gobert. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
The hands of Gobert are consistently moving, which is why he comes up with these steals.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Paul passes to Booker. Back to Paul. Bridges for 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Bridges got 6.
Gotta run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, you take it.
And it's Mitchell missing. Booker with no one around, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. It's the Jazz.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancer.
And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up, keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. So on the floor for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the center position. Bridges inside. Guarded by O'Neal. And the officials call it for a 3-second violation. Here's Conley. Kicks it to Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. Fires for 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got his 5th rebound in this one. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert.
First team foul.
That's foul number 2 for him. Suns trail by 8. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Ayton with it. It's by Paul. Nobody around. Off target from outside.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
And the pass to Mitchell from downtown. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
Hasn't been able to dial it in from distance. He has just the 1-3, and that was in the first half.
And there's another turnover by the Suns.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Conley kicks to Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. Bogdanovich sets the pick for Conley. From deep three-point range. Another miss by Utah. The Suns trailing. Booker dishes to Ayton. It's Crowder on the wing. Paul for 3. Drills the three-pointer.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Conley against Paul. On the wing, Mitchell. A shot that time, not on target. Bridges with some nice defense. Booker the pass to Paul. Back to Booker. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Bridges outside. And stolen by Bogdanovich. And here we go. And Gobert kicks to Bogdanovich. The drive by Mitchell. And here's Conley outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Jazz?
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
And also, I've been extremely impressed with their interior D. Their rim protection has been as good as it gets.
And here is Mitchell. Michael Conley getting his 3 to go. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
3-point field goal.
Mitchell's got 3 assists tonight.
Mike Conley makes just enough of these to keep the defense honest.
Now here's Paul. To the inside. It's stolen by Gobert. O'Neal from long range. And the Jazz another 3.
Because he attracts so much defensive attention, Donovan Mitchell often finds teammates all alone.
Paul passes to Bridges. He kicks to Ayton. Booker outside. Pocket 6. Back to Ayton. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. And it's 6 points for DeAndre Ayton.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Jazz.
The big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, that was a really phenomenal all-around game for Donovan Mitchell.
He really played at his preferred pace, never let adjustments by the defense speed him up or slow him down.
Well, he wasn't a Burger Chain All-American or a one-and-done college star, but
Donovan Mitchell's rapid emergence in the NBA has caught many by surprise.
You know, GA, the first rookie ever to lead a playoff team in scoring. He was handed the keys right away, but he's not satisfied. He still wants more.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Mitchell with it, now guarded by Booker. And here's Conley outside. It's hauled in by the Suns. And Paul launches it from deep. Gobert pulls it in. Pass to O'Neal. Here he goes. Lets the free fly off on that one. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. This was a very strong show.
From your era, who comes to mind?
Oh, wow. I think of Dennis Rodman, Kevin Garnett, Dwight Howard, 3 of the best all-time rebounders.
And it's the Hawks to start out. Here's Young. Pass to Hunter. And Gobert with a block.
Well, let's remember, Rudy Gobert has got a 7'9" wingspan. Sometimes it's just easy picking sending it back.
Now here's Mitchell. And he drives in. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness. Boy, I give Rudy Gobert a lot of credit for how he responded after the early days of COVID. This guy was made a scapegoat, and he was the first player to test positive. This guy has come back stronger from adversity. You have to love that.
Shot clock at 5. The Hawks need to get one up here. There's Bogdanovich with the 3, and it's Gobert with a rebound. Here's O'Neal. Outside Bogdanovich. No good. Excellent D there from Collins. And Gobert wore it for that unfortunate joke with reporters. But lest we forget, he apologized and donated over $500,000 to COVID relief.
Well, incredible to take what was a tough moment in his career, have the maturity to talk to his teammates, try to heal any rift there, and it shows you what Rudy Gobert is all about.
Now here's Conley. To the middle. Pass to Gobert. Here's Mitchell. Here's the 3. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hunter. Inside, 6 to shoot. Stolen by Capella. Outside Young. Pass to Capella. Hunter with the ball. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. Conley against Young. Outside Mitchell. There's the triple. Gets the 3 ball to go. Mitchell's got 5 points.
Automatic from that spot. Donovan Mitchell gets an opportunity to get his feet set. Good night.
The kick out to Young. They get it back. Collins. Outside Young. From deep. Utah with the rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. Give him 8.
Now, this is what we've come to expect from Donovan Mitchell, a high percentage three-point scorer who doesn't miss opportunities like this.
From the arc. And Young is good from 3.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now here's Conley. Outside Mitchell. Into the lane. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Well, despite all he's accomplished, Donovan Mitchell hasn't escaped criticism. Those saying he doesn't have what it takes to get to the next level. I'll tell you what, he's not letting it faze him, though.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And Grant, you talk about that criticism. Mitchell says he's fueled by it. But, you know, it's not all hate. There's a lot of people saying Mitchell is Dwayne Wade 2.0.
Yeah, I mean, both super athletic combo guards. Mitchell at this point is a better outside shooter. Wade a better passer and defender. Look, I'm still taking Wade, but Mitchell is every bit of a star player in this league.
Young, the pass to Hunter. And a miss there on the triple. Utah has gone 2 for 2 from deep to start this one. Left side Mitchell. 56 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. That shot is good by O'Neal.
And this is why guys love playing with Donovan Mitchell. Can he score it? Yes, but he loves to set his teammates up.
Right side, Young. The shot, no good. Now the Jazz take it the other way.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Back to O'Neal. The three ball. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got his third assist of the night. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Young, the pass to Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
Nice passing instincts from Young. Quickly moving the ball to a guy with a wide open look.
Ref's calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second
free throw drops for Conley.
That's the line for Utah.
And he can't hit the second.
What an athletic lineage from Mike Conley. Of course, Mike Sr., triple jump gold medalist at the 92 games. Mike Conley, for over a decade, has been a tremendous NBA player.
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Young way outside. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for the...
Your Jazz dancer. All right.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range to this point. Always nice to start out like that.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
And the Hawks, looking at who they've got. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Young. The Jazz making their last shot. Pass to Bogdanovich. Over Mitchell. Bogdanovich, no good.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Young from long range. Connects from downtown. Young's got 6.
Known for his long-range shooting, when Young gets some wiggle room, he fires with confidence.
Outside Mitchell. And the aesthetic of the game, Doris, something us aficionados think about. What are some of the prettiest shots in basketball, in your opinion?
B.A., I'm going to tell you the shot that is revolutionizing the game, because NBA players today are as skilled or perhaps more skilled than they have ever been. And the defining separation of the modern NBA is the ability of guys to shoot shots off the dribble, whether from range or in particular from three-point ability. They are starting to flourish across the league, and it's changing how NBA basketball is played. I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Pass to Capella. Now Collins. 4 on the clock. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
And so far, Collins has been a pleasant surprise. A mobile, quick-thinking big man with enticing potential.
And both free throws good for Collins. The Jazz have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Conley with the ball, picked up by Collins. Mitchell against Bogdanovich. Down low, here's Gobert. Collins with the rebound. For Atlanta, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. And here's Hunter for 3. Young against Conley. A good look from Young. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Young's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
A jumper that is pretty and effective. Young's game starts with his shot.
Conley goes in. Thank knocked it in off the glass.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Boy, in recent years, Mike Conley taking more shots from long range, but make no mistake, this guy able to score at every single level.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
Mitchell finds Gobert. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. Puts it up. A shot by Conley. No good. And Doris, you look at the shooting numbers for Conley. He can hurt you from deep and everywhere in between.
Well, it's easy to, quote, get to your spot when you have so many spots on the floor. At the same time, I feel like Conley does such a great job balancing scoring and setting the table for his teammates.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
I don't think anyone could have predicted, based off the numbers he put up in college, that Donovan Mitchell would be an elite NBA scorer. But he's a three-level guy and not afraid in the big moments.
Now here's Young. Give him 8 points now. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. Outside Young. Atlanta again missing.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Clarkson with the ball. Now Bogdanovich defending from deep. Gay. And the three-pointer goes. Gay's gotten himself on the board with a three there.
Kick to the outside, heads-up play, cognizant of the entire floor.
Young attacking. Right side Bogdanovich. Looking to end the run. Kicks it out to Collins. Plenty of space. He gets it in there.
He's capable of torching you from there. Collins has great confidence in his mid-range jumper.
Clarkson outside. Pass to Oni. 24 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Clock at 6. Here's Gay. Finds the bottom from 13 feet out. Gay's got 5.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Oh, it's stolen by Gay. And so it's the Utah Jazz with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Rudy Gay out there with Joe Ingles. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Hassan Whiteside. And it's Oni in at the point. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. And it's Collins penetrating. And Collins with the slam.
Oh, an explosive leaper who plays with good energy. Collins can make some real athletic finishes.
Here's Clarkson. Capella with a block. Stripped it away. To the inside. Here's Oni. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Here's Young. The kick to Hunter. Takes a 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. He's got 5.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open. You've got to applaud Trae Young's hustle out there on the floor. I mean, he plays a lot of minutes, but he maintains a high energy level all game long. Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
One place you really see Trae Young's work ethic shine through is on the offensive end of the floor with his assist numbers.
Yeah, Young does everything he can to create for his guys. He's a selfless player who wants everyone to get involved. And he's got a real talent for problem-solving defenses and finding ways to get his guys good looks.
Young with it. Now Whiteside defending. 5 on the clock. Outside Hunter. No good with the triple. The Jazz have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Whiteside. That shot, no good. Collins with the defensive effort. Right side Young. Outside Hunter. The three-pointer off the mark.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Clarkson outside. He takes it in. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Jordan Clarkson showing the ability to put the ball on the deck and make a play.
Now here's Young. Not a lot of room. They set the screen. Pass to Capella. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. And here's the fast break.
Mia Oni. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Young. Screen by Capella. From deep. Young misses.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Clarkson passes to Whiteside. The kick out to Gay. On the wing, Ingles. Off the mark there with a 3. Atlanta's gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land in the third quarter. Bogdanovich passes to Hunter. Screen by Capella. Back to Bogdanovich. Capella inside. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. The Jazz have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Jazz lead by 20.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Outside Young. Screen by Capella. Fires from deep. And Young is good for 3. Young's got 11.
And so shifty with great handles. Young gets the defender to commit, then takes full advantage.
Here's Clarkson. Takes it inside.
And clearly not enough defensive presence there.
Boy, he just took advantage and a ferocious jam.
You know, but at this level, almost any guy can throw it down on you if you leave him wide open.
Up top, Young. He's got 11 inside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3. That shot is off. The Jazz have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Clarkson for 3. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 4 rebounds now. Collins outside. No good on the triple. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's the Jazz up 19. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time.
Your Jazz Dancers.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Ooh, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And the Hawks looking at who they've got in the backcourt. Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. Outside Mitchell. Fires for 3. Rebound Atlanta. Capella's got 5 rebounds tonight. Down low. Here's Collins. The kick out to Young. From deep 3-point range. The shot that time not on target. Now the Jazz take it the other way.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
And that one's good. Mitchell.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Outside Young. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Conley with the ball. Picked up by Collins. Back to Conley. From deep. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Wow, Mike Conley from deep range. Okay.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. A shot from the high post. Capella, the pass to Bogdanovich, and stolen by Gobert. The three from Mitchell. That one's good, and it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 4 assists in the game. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Jazz?
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
Conley against Young. Up and over Conley. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it. Utah has gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth. And it's Mitchell, the miss. Atlanta's gotten 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the fourth. Young against Conley. To stop the run. And Young is good from 3.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Mitchell against Bogdanovich. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Conley. Over Young. Conley against Young. Lets the 3 fly. The shot by Conley, no good. Atlanta's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Bogdanovich finds Young. Screen by Capella from deep 3-point range. Young missing again.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to Mitchell. O'Neal on the wing. No good from outside.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Young with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. Young missing again. For Utah, they've gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Jazz.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Donovan Mitchell.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
The 3 from Mitchell, and he gets it to go. He's 8 of 11 now.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
On offense, here's Utah. From deep. Capella with a rebound. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Young way outside. Young missing again. Mitchell with the ball. From deep 3-point range. Mitchell can't get that one to fall.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
So we see the Jazz taking the W here. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too.